This is like the Inca Roca wall, and there's probably some pictures of the broken sections where you can see these inside joins. That's Sacsayhuaman, so it's the same thing, just a much bigger scale.
Weird.
That's some weird, bizarre stuff. Yeah.
Weird stuff. Go back to the curvy. What's that? The curvy ones back the way.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that
just one
green
forward.
one.
That one.
Yeah,
there.
so
that's nuts, man. What are the nubs?
I don't know.
No one knows, right?
We talked about the nubs endlessly. Yeah, people, all sorts of speculation. Like people have geopolymer explanations for them. People have, a lot of people try to say they're lifting bosses, and that's not how they would flip over. They're not in the right place. One thing's for certain, I think, with the nubs that is an observation a friend of ours, Chuck, a geologist, made, which is that if you look at how stone is quarried, right? So one of the common methods still used to some extent today, but certainly is attributed to cultures like this and the Egyptians, is what they call the wedge and feather quarrying, right? You cut these little wedges out, and then you hammer in either wood and wet it, and you're trying to split stone basically. And they still do it today. One thing you'll never be left with in a splitting or a wedge and feather approach is a nub. Like you can't imagine these stone faces splitting and leaving these bloody nubs that are on all of these walls.
Right.
So they're formed. They're formed, either deliberately formed or they're a result of some other process we don't know. But they're not the result of this sort of primitive quarrying method. I don't know what they are, but they're on everything, and that's another.
It's weird that they leave them there as well. Right?
Well, they're in Egypt too. Like they're on the if you compare that wall to like the third pyramid, the Menkaure pyramid, it's exactly the same. I mean, it looks exactly the same. The pillowy appearance on the out, not like unfinished.
Let's find an image of that.
Menkaure pyramid, yeah, the granite.
It's so weird because they're not in a uniform position either.
No, and you find examples. There's been surface wear on a lot of this stone. There's plenty of examples where it was very finely like reflective and polished originally.